Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a Tesco click and collect grocery haul for you. I've got loads and loads of offers this time. I don't normally go through the offers because I usually think I'll buy too much, which I definitely have done today. I've spent loads of money today and I have got tons and tons of offers. So I'm going to go through all those first for you. Whoop, the rest of the shopping's falling down. I'm going to go through those first for you and then I'll go through everything else and put my meal plan up at the end. Hope you're all having a lovely week. Beginning to your week, Sunday for me today. So nice to see you again if you are returning. If you're new, then hello, welcome to my channel. I do loads of grocery hauls, main meal videos, so what we have for our dinners each week. Sometimes I do vlogs, sometimes I do like a recipe type video. Other sorts of videos slotted in here and there. So yeah, hope you enjoy my video. Thank you for watching. Right, here are all my offers today. I got absolutely loads. So yeah, I'm going to show you all these now and tell you how much they all were. So I've got a pack of these hula hoops, barbecue beef ones. The girls like these. They are $1.75 instead of $2.35. So I've got some Shah curvies. I really like these. I prefer the original ones to the barbecue ones, personally. They are very expensive, but they're still on offer currently at £2.70 instead of £3.25. And then I've got one tube of barbecue Pringles, and they were £1.85 instead of £2.25. I got 2 bags of kettle chips. The girls really like these, and they are £1.65 instead of £2.40 at the moment. So I thought I'd buy them one each of these. Me and Simon can have those Pringles, and obviously the gluten-free Shah type ones. I've got a pack of Doritos. These are just like the individual little packs. And these were £1.75 instead of £2.15. But Rebecca loves Doritos. I like to sort of have a bit of a mixture for them to choose from for their lunches and things. I'll get these done so I can stick them in the freezer. These Fabolollies, the girls haven't had these for quite some time. They're £1.90 instead of £2.50. We've got a box of Capri Sun Zero, and these were £2.50 instead of £3. So we've got some little Roundtree's packets of sweets. We've got some tangy jelly tots. These are actually really, really nice if you've tried them. They're like jelly tots, but they're actually kind of slightly sour, which is really nice. Hannah loves these. Got some fruit pastels. And we got some jelly tots, normal ones. And these were all £1 on offer instead of £1.50. Next up, we've got an iceberg lettuce. This was 65p instead of 85p. We've got a little mango. This was 79p instead of 89p. I've got a pack of 4 perfectly ripe kiwis. And these are £1.15 instead of £1.40. I love the fact that they're not packaged in plastic anymore. So that's great. I actually had a bowl of this. A kiwi cut up with some honeydew melon, natural yogurt, and also some honey, and it was absolutely delicious altogether. We got 1 head of broccoli. This was 69p instead of 82p. We got some tasty looking satsumas. These were 89p instead of £1.35. Got a nice punnet of strawberries. They were £1.50 instead of £2.50. As soon as we've got lots of fruit here, and I've only bought one this time. We've got a yellow honeydew melon. This was £1.50 instead of £1.89. It's not the biggest melon, and I've still got quite a lot of melon left in the fridge, but since I've discovered having it with the yogurt and things, it was very tasty, so I thought I'd buy another one and we could all have some. I bought 2 Philadelphia pots of cream cheese. So I'm going to make a cheesecake, so I've bought this in advance. I'm not going to make it this week. I'm going to buy some more bits and bobs over the next couple of weeks and make it with that. This was £1.25 each instead of £2.25. We got some more natural Greek yogurt. This was, I'm sure it's a smaller pot than the one I bought last time, but that's okay. This was on offer at £1.50 instead of £2.25. And then we got some extra mature cheddar burgers. I've had these before. They are absolutely delicious. And they are on offer at £3.25 instead of, no, £3.50 I think, sorry, instead of £4.25. We've got some gluten-free paninis to try. They're on offer at £1.65 instead of £1.90. Then we got some angel slices and also some lemon slices. These were £2 instead of £3.25. Then I got some Mr. Kipling Bramley apple and blackcurrant pies. These are for Simon for taking to work. They are £1.75 instead of £3. I'm not doing curry this week, but these are on offer, and I'm not potentially not shopping in Tesco's next week, so I wanted to get these while they're still on offer. So they are £1.75 instead of £2.50. So I got one tikka masala one. And then I also got 2 kormas, because it's only me that tends to have the tikka masala, and Simon and Rebecca have this, so I tend to make more of this one. Well, that's the last of the food offers. Now we've just got a couple of like householdy bits. So normally buy toothpaste and things in Home Bargains, but I've bought them in Tesco's this time because it is 3 for 2 and they are 99p. So that's pretty good, 1.98, and I got 3 of them. And then there was an offer for like, there was an offer on the cleaning type products and things, and it's buy 5 get 25% off. I like the fact that it's not just get the cheapest item free, because often you lose out and you're always trying to find like a more expensive item to add on, so you don't sort of miss out on the offer really. So doing it this way, you get 25% off of all of them if you buy 5. So starting with this sink unblocker. This is £3 instead of £4 with the 25% off. And then I got 2 fabric conditioners. Now I don't use this anymore with the laundry detergent that I use, but Hannah's work thing, she works in a cafe, and I want it to smell a bit fresher. After I've washed it, I find that it still smells a bit like cafe. So got one of those, and also one of these. So we've got a summer one and a spring one. And they are normally £1.65, but with the 25% off, they're £1.24 each. And the same with this one, Harpic Lime Scale Remover. This is £1.65, but £1.24 with the 25% off. So this one is normally £8, but it was on a Clubcard price at £6 anyway. So not only was it on a Clubcard price at £6, but I also got 25% off of that one. So I ended up paying £4.49 for that one, which I think is an absolute bargain. And that is all the offers for today. I'm going to pop that away and move on to the rest of my shopping. Right, I've now put all the rest of my shopping out, and it just looks like another full shop here. So I'm going to go through all of this now for you as well. So let's go through the cold stuff first. So I bought a few different ones of these. Got some southern fried chicken tenders, and rather than buy like the breaded chicken, the frozen one, I thought we'd buy some of the fresh stuff. It's definitely more expensive, but I don't know. We're just going to see what it's like, really. So that's for Simon and the girls. And this is for Simon and the girls, although Simon will probably prefer this one and the girls will prefer the other one. And then I got some free from chicken tenders. Now I had the frozen, their own brand, frozen mini fillets the other day, and I wasn't a big fan of those. I don't know, they just felt a little bit slimy and stringy to me. So I thought I'd give these ones a go, see if they're any different, like the fresh ones. And what's good about them as well is you can actually freeze them all. So if you don't use them all, you can freeze whatever's left. Got a big bag of frozen chips. Now I only buy these, I tend to only buy these anyway when we're going to have cauliflower cheese, because I love dipping these in my cheese sauce. I've got a big 1.6 kilo pack of chicken breast fillets. I always buy the big one. To be honest, I only need maybe 2 or 3 chicken breasts, but it works out cheaper to buy the big pack, so I'll just split it up and put the other chicken breast in the freezer, like portion it up for other meals. And then we got some cheesy coleslaw this week. Love some cheesy coleslaw. I don't know what's new about it. New recipe. We've got 6 medium eggs. I would have bought a large box, but I already have some eggs still in the fridge. And yeah, I can't see us getting through too many. And my shopping has cost me quite enough as it is without adding 12 eggs to it. And we've got 6 chocolate mousse for the girls. Got 1 garlic and onion dip. These are normally on an offer. Normally it's like buy 2 for $2.30 or something, but they're not currently at the moment. And then we got a big pack of these, so you get 8 yogurts in there. I particularly liked the kiwi ones last time, so thought we'd get some of these. You only get 2 kiwi ones, which is a shame, but there we go. They're very nice. We've got some cheese, so I just bought a little block of mild cheddar. I still got some of this in the fridge, but we always run out of mature cheddar. I tend to use this. Me and Simon have mature cheddar, but I tend to use it when I'm doing when we're having like spaghetti bolognese or any cheese sauce type thing. So that's why I buy extra of the mature. And then we got 2 lots of 4 pints of semi-skimmed milk. So we've got some bananas, not too many bananas. I think I only bought 5 this time, because we've got other fruit and veg this time as well. Got a very large punnet of cherries. These were £3.50, but apart from Rebecca, I think we all like cherries, so these will be gone pretty quickly. And we've got a pack of garlic apples as well, fairly big apples. We've got a pack of sweet peppers there. We've got 2 yellow ones, which is perfect because that's what I wanted, and a sort of reddy orangey one. I've got 3 more packs of baby corn this week. They are expensive, but it is very tasty. We all love baby corn. Got a pack of British brown onions. I think this is only like 99p, I think. Can't remember completely, but it works out cheaper to buy this big pack. Got 2 cucumbers as well. They're very short little cucumbers this time. I bought 2 cauliflowers, so we've got like a normal sized cauliflower somewhere in under all the leaves, and then I've also bought an extra large cauliflower. This will be for cauliflower cheese, this one. Got some close cut mushrooms. I wanted some chestnut mushrooms ideally, but couldn't get hold of them, and they're quite a lot more expensive than these ones are. We just got 1 bag of carrots. I was going to get 2 so the girls can have some with the garlic dip, but I think I've still got a few left anyway. And then just 2 bags this week of potatoes. I nearly bought 3, but do you know what? I have like 4 bags or something in the cupboard, so I can't see me getting through all of those in the coming week. We've got 2 bags of salted popcorn. Got 1 box of cherry bakewell tarts. Now these are my favourite, as you all know if you watch my channel. Got some chocolate muffins this time. Oh, they're triple chocolate as well. Triple chocolate muffins. These are a substitution instead of the normal chocolate ones, but they're fine. So we've got another pack of paninis here. There's 4 in this one. I'm pretty sure Rebecca won't have any, but you never know, she might want to try one. So we're going to do that probably with our tea. And then we just got a pack of tortilla wraps. Hannah was asking for a wrap last week and I didn't have any, so I picked some up this week. And we got my usual baked beans. I've just been buying these reduced sugar and salt ones nowadays. They taste the same to me personally, so I'm just going to stick with those. Got a big box of tea bags. I'm quite happy with the Tesco tea bags. And yeah, 240 pack. Got 1 pack of these. I'm not even going to pronounce it because I can never figure out. Whoa. Crepes, chocolate filled crepes. They are cheaper than the Tesco ones. Can't leave summer out, so we've got some tasty biscuit bones for her, like their own version of the Bonios. Got a packet of Skips, so I bought quite a few packets of crisps this time, so got those. And also some of these Ridge Cut crisps. Mostly Simon will eat these ones, I think. Rebecca's going to be very happy about this. Some Tesco Finest dark chocolate. She loves dark chocolate, so she's going to enjoy this probably a bit later on when me and Simon go out. Got some Tesco Seedless strawberry jam. Rebecca's been enjoying some jam sandwiches recently. Got another bottle of ketchup. I can't remember what we got. We picked one up in Aldi. I think it was the Aldi one that Rebecca did not like. It is quite vinegary, to be honest with you. So we've got one of these and we'll just use the Aldi one up ourselves. The last item I bought this week is a bottle of quadruple strength summer fruit squash. Okay, my meal plan for this week, beginning Monday the 2nd of June, we're having a roast chicken dinner with vegetables and things like, you know, a roast dinner. Tuesday I'm going to try to do some cheese and maybe ham, paninis or something along those lines. Wednesday I'm doing some bubble and squeak. We haven't had that for a little while with those chicken tenders and peas. Thursday I'm going to do some cauliflower cheese and chips. Lovely jubbly. Friday I'm going to do a chicken and vegetable stir fry with rice. I couldn't pick up the stir fry thing. It wasn't available. So what I'm going to do is keep the price, you know, added to my shopping. I'll total it all up so you know how much it would have cost with that added on, basically, so I can pick it up at some point or get Simon to go and pick it up in the week. I've got some burgers and chips for Saturday, and then Sunday we're just doing our usual jacket potatoes with cheese and beans and probably salad and coleslaw, and that is it for that week. So that was all my shopping for this week. I felt like I've been stood there for about 3 days filming all of that because there was a lot of it. But I did buy things like all the household products, like the cleaning things. That was kind of expensive, added to the total obviously. And the chicken tenders, I've bought those instead of like the frozen chicken breast steak things. So they were a little bit more expensive as well than what I would normally have paid. I feel like sometimes you shopping cheap for a good, not cheap, but cheaper for a good few weeks, and then 1 week you suddenly run out of everything expensive and you've got to buy cheese, because that's just really expensive these days. You need to try and cut back on cheese, but it's just too nice, so I can't. But yeah, I feel like you definitely run out of, I can't remember all the stuff I've bought now, there's just too much of it. But like, oh, the bonios, they're not even cheap. They were like £3.85 or something, just for the Tesco one. So, you know, when you run out of a lot of semi-expensive-ish products in one go, it does really bump up your shopping. Same with the pack of chicken. I didn't really need all that chicken, but rather than me, I would just be wasting money if I bought a smaller packet, whereas I can just store the rest in the freezer if I can find room and use it another time. So yeah, would you like to know my total? Because I've spent a lot this week. Ready? This includes the stir fry. I'm sure there was one other thing that I couldn't get, but I've added everything to the total. So I didn't buy bread. I got bread from Olio for Simon and the girls. I'm not having any bread this week. I had a tiger loaf last week given to me, well, through Olio. So I've had a gluten-free tiger loaf. That was really nice. I've just finished that yesterday actually. And so I don't need bread. I've got plenty of other sort of bits and bobs because I'm not eating too much bread anyway. And I've got those paninis. I've got loads of wraps. I do actually have some wraps from Olio as well, and from gluten-free ones. So if I want a wrap, I can have one of them for lunch. Or I've got brioche rolls I bought last time, or pittas and so on, pancakes. So I definitely don't need any bread at the moment. But my total, including every single thing, including the stir fry, was a whopping £161.23. That's the most I've spent for a long time, since Christmas. And it was even more than that before I started taking things back off, thinking I cannot justify spending that amount of money on the grocery shop. So, you know, taking things off that I just thought, you know, we don't need that. We really don't need that. I'm just buying it because. So yeah, so that was what I got this week. Hope you enjoyed my video. Hope you are all doing really well. Me and Simon are off out tonight going to watch a comedy show, so we're really looking forward to that. And the girls are going to be dog sitting, so I'm sure they are more than capable. They're not going to have to go anywhere or anything with Summer. Just let her out for a wee, give her a bonio and play with her a bit and stuff like that. So they are more than capable of doing that. And it's nice now that they're a bit older. I mean, me and Simon never go anywhere really together without them. But, you know, just on an older occasion, now that they're older, we can sort of be like, we're going somewhere and we can leave them because they're older. So good. But yeah, so I hope you all have a really lovely week. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you really soon. Bye.